Okay, all right, so let's call to order. 5:32. We've got, do you want my computer, Matt, or
I got it
you
here.
got it here? Okay, perfect. Okay, so attendance, we've got myself, Matthew Casamayor, and Rafael. Carlos will not be joining us today. But I do have updates regarding some of the things that he was working on. All right, order of business, deferrals, additions, deletions, anything we want to add or subtract?
I have one thing.
Yes.
I have an update from Drew from Vita Custom Designs for the
Yes.
tote bags and all that stuff.
Yeah, great. So
So,
add that to
Yeah,
new
we can throw
business.
that on there.
Okay, so
I have the invoice from him and I have the samples of what it's gonna look like.
Oh.
The 3 things, or the 2 things he's gonna put inside.
Super exciting.
So, yeah.
Updates on tote bags. And what was the name of his company again?
Vita Custom Design.
Okay.
VIDA, yep.
Awesome. Hi. Custom designs. Perfect. Okay, great. All right, what else? I think that's it. I do have some updates, but they'll go into D on old business. Okay, excellent. All right, so public comments. Welcome back. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
Kimberly Trellis, 16501 Northwest 84th Avenue. Just wanted to come back. I wanted to make sure I don't miss any deadlines or anything for the opening nomination of the small business, the best of Miami Lakes. So I will keep a lookout for that at the end of the month. And I also wanted to bring a new idea to I know this is the subcommittee specifically for the small business boot camp. But I will be going to the next EDC meeting to also present there. I have an idea for a Town of Miami Lakes bingo, small business bingo. And what that is like they would, if anybody that wants to participate would get a bingo card, and each space would be a different small business inside of the town. And if they go to visit that business, they would get a stamp on that business. And then a completed card, they could turn it in here at Town Hall for a prize or at wherever we decide. So that's something that I see a lot of other towns doing, like in Texas, that's very, very popular. They do like a loteria card instead. So that's something that I wanted to present officially. I could do like an official presentation for the next EDC meeting.
Cool. That's really cool. So yes, let's address that at the greater EDC meeting, that's gonna happen afterwards. But I love the idea. I think that's really cool.
In this last month, but I'll mention it again, that I do wanna include like a little, something for your.
Correct. We talked about the stickers or something. So yes, I'm glad you're here about that. So yes, we will touch on that when we get to the new business. Awesome. Okay, sounds good, Kimberly.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right. So let's go into old business. So this is just more reminders. Our event date is firm, Friday, September 26th. Registration opens at 9. We're moving it up like 30 minutes from last year. So registration will open at 9. The welcome and intro will start at 9:45. Matt's gonna do the intro at there. And then the first presenter goes at 10 a.m. Okay. We're gonna be using the town center, town chambers. And that's the only space that we have. They will not let us use this room. So that means that breakfast, we'll have to get creative about, where we put breakfast.
Ray said yes, by the way, to that.
Oh, yay. Okay, great. That was one of the
We
things.
just gotta need to.
And so did Manny from BNI, so it'll be
cool,
split,
cool.
yeah. So we'll just hash out what we wanna get.
Yeah, we just gotta talk.
To
Ray about it,
sponsor the breakfast.
Yeah, we just
So-
gotta talk.
I'll bring it up, in the next board.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. No, I would appreciate that. I'm usually taking down.
So it's gonna be, it'll be split between BNI Miami
What would-
Lakes and the
what would the
chamber.
cost be?
That's what we need to figure out. I mean,
Yeah.
let's assume breakfast for 80 people.
Mhm.
We usually do continental just to keep pickup at a minimal. So coffee, juice, bagels, muffins, croqueticas, something like that, right? Something easy and portable. And yeah, and maybe a snack.
Who would, are we gonna like contract here?
That would be up to us, I think.
But it's up to
The
us,
chamber, I
so,
should say.
right, it's up to the chamber and
Yeah,
BNI,
it's
whatever you guys wanna do, I'll give you examples. Last year, we actually had a bank sponsor breakfast, and we took their money and we paid a local caterer, Chef Victoria, Chef
Yeah.
Veronica,
Okay.
to cater it.
No,
That-
we can do the same.
That was great, but we
the
can't do
chamber-
Chef Veronica this year,
No, no,
because we
no,
don't have
no.
the space,
No,
yeah.
no, but
Yeah.
we will find.
I was already talking earlier, and he wants to find like another chamber member, you know what I mean, that, so. Do that restaurant part.
BB's
Yeah,
will
that's
be
fine,
great,
BB's is an option. There's-
BB's will be
there's
great, or Vicky's, or whatever. There's
Yeah,
a million
we'll talk
options.
about it with the chamber, and
Yeah.
it's managed through the BNI.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool, so that's easy to coordinate.
I
We
mean,
can
Manny
coordinate that.
Manny will just give you the
Yeah, you can
whatever.
tell us, oh, I'm gonna do this, and the
allocation.
chamber can just say, oh, we'll pitch in.
Exactly,
It's as simple.
I suggest it's easier for the chamber and maybe BNI to give the money. And then, yeah, it's on us to go and talk to somebody, but
whatever, I mean,
That's
the responsibility can be shared or given to one person, but the
Luckily,
breakfast
that's
sponsor will be both of
Luckily,
them,
that's
yeah,
not us with the committee, so that'll be a
Right.
lot easier to
exactly.
coordinate amongst the chamber and the BNI.
Depending on how much money each is willing to commit, maybe we also do a snack break along with that. So we can also do that. One of the things that we can incorporate into that sponsorship, which last year was a bullet for us to remember for this year, is we wanted mini water bottles. That was really big, because we had no water. We got to the.
so how
amount of
much
water.
did Chef Veronica charge last?
We got a sponsorship of, I think, $500, and she took all of it.
So we can,
And it was tremendo breakfast spread. It was very nice.
So-
So
say 250 each.
I think
At
250
least-
is
at
very
least
fair.
target.
I think 250 each is very fair, and I think that should yield a decent amount of breakfast each. And I don't know if, you guys can take a look at it, and I mean, and see how much it would be to get the mini water bottles, and that's it.
We'll call a couple people and say, hey,
Exactly,
no, es
yeah.
que cuesta tanto. Oh, bueno, oh, you gotta be.
Just
275.
throwing it out there, Matt, I don't know if, Vida, Custom Designs could maybe do like printed mini water bottles on, like the logo, maybe the EDC logo, that would be super cool. I don't, if that's too top dollar, then forget it.
No,
But,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
bring up something a little bit
that'd be
later,
cool.
or I can just mention it now, easier for the discussion. I already emailed you about this too, so. The police for the culinary bike tour, remember that was like a thing?
Mhm.
So that isn't gonna happen, the culinary bike tour.
So we have extra
Because
money.
Yeah, so the police are gonna be too expensive.
Okay.
Also, for the Main Street Live to do that, I would have to go to council and ask them to reallocate the funds to do that. But even then, we only have 2,400 left, and it's closer to 3,000 to do it. And also, I have to coordinate with Felicia to get a band in the next 2 months,
That's
which
a
I don't
lot.
think is enough time.
Yeah,
So we have $2,400 at minimum left in that marketing
Oh, wow.
line,
okay,
and
And we had an amount for the boot camp, right?
yes.
no, yes, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
the weekend's already answered for. So we
Right.
just have now an extra 2,400 for marketing,
Correct.
which is
Great.
open to many
Oh,
things,
Carlos will be so
which
excited.
is why I'm thinking this tote bag. Like I don't want to jump too far ahead.
Yeah,
You have in your mind.
Gotcha.
The tote bag, he told me 1,400.
Okay,
So
let's
if you
put
wanna
it
have
right
it in your
here
mind.
on item
Yeah.
C, let's put it in budget and sponsors, we'll come back to
Yeah.
additional funds. Okay.
Quick clarification for you guys.
Yes,
From those two sponsors that you're mentioning for the breakfast,
BNI and
they
Chamber.
will be sending a check to us and then we will be confirming the vendor. I just wanna know how you guys are trying to approach it.
I think it would be better for that, Ralph, but I think
Right.
it would be easier if we just have them do it, and then we can kind of keep an eye on it. I feel like, right?
Right,
Just
well,
so because we would have to wait for a meeting, right, to pick a vendor.
Um,
To vote on a vendor or no?
Well, yeah, like if they're providing in kind, it's fine. It just, I have a concern that I would like to discuss with staff because I don't know if it's we're like bypassing, you know what I mean, in terms of like who is the sponsor.
You're
We
saying
just wanna make sure
Go to
we're
us?
being very transparent about who we're receiving that funding from,
Right,
to then
chamber
acknowledge
and
as a
BNI.
sponsor. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Right, but
Let me
so-
get back to you guys.
Okay,
I'll
Okay.
get back to you on whether we would prefer them to send us a check and then we handle the paying of the
Mhm.
vendor,
That's
or
fine.
they can do it directly.
I
Obviously, it's easier if they.
I
do it.
honestly don't remember how we did it last year with Chef Veronica. I think Citibank cut the check to her directly. I don't remember
Yeah.
the town having.
I
anything
I
to
think
do
we're
with
gonna
it.
vote and slowing this down. That's the only thing
Yeah.
I'm worried about. But I don't wanna have to like
You
wait
guys
on
meet this
something.
month, right? Yeah.
We
haven't
do
met
meet this month, but you know how
Sure,
things are,
sure.
yeah.
It's fine. I don't wanna be like,
Yeah.
oh, we missed forum that day, so we gotta wait another
Yeah.
one. That's
I'll
fine.
be in touch with you.
Right.
Okay, alright,
Right,
so,
sorry to
okay,
interrupt.
so we
We'll
confirmed
go to
BNI and the
the
chamber.
path of least resistance.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Exactly.
Okay, and
Agree
then
with that.
last item on old business, is item social media posting with Vanessa, so I expected this to happen, but the town will not give Vanessa access to the social media accounts. So, I mean, we have her, I think it's a big item that we want to not only use her for all the marketing and stuff leading up to the event, but she's gonna be posting live and taking pictures and all these things, and we want to, I don't think you were here at the last one, Ralph, but Vanessa is a social media content creator. She does a lot of things for chelas and all, and a lot of Main Street vendors. She's very good. And we were able to allocate in our budget, and she agreed for the fee that we offered her to be our social media person for that day, the day of the boot camp.
So she'll be taking pictures.
Exactly, all of that,
dancing,
and you know, and live and streaming, you know, second mom, because last year, you know, it's us doing it and we're running around doing the event, and then
No, yeah.
nothing gets recorded. So, you
It's
know,
like when you
we,
do something at your house, that, oh.
You're never in
we-
any of the
we-
pictures.
We
Exactly.
forgot the pictures.
exactly, so we asked the town if it would be possible to give Vanessa access to the town social media accounts, and that was a hard no. So that leaves us with the option of creating new social media accounts just for the small business boot camp, which I think is fine. So, so what I wanted to discuss on item D is establishing those social media accounts, what handles are available. I personally think we keep it simple. I think we just do an Instagram account. I think that's probably the most widely used platform of everything.
Okay,
For the boot camp. I don't know if we also want to do a Facebook page, or Matt, you would probably have a better pulse on that, if you think we should do both or just one or whatever. And then,
the chamber has a YouTube channel. I don't know,
YouTube channel too.
I don't know if we can just hook up with well, you know about how does that work?
Yeah.
I mean, we could do that, like go live, I guess, on the Chambers channel, but we just need to have like set cameras, you know, in set spots, which we could do.
I think it's
But I don't think
necessary
we're trying to do
to
it
go
live.
live. I don't think we're trying to do a live
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
I think we just want to capture content, generate content, so we can
and then
have more of a following.
Instagram.
I think Instagram is the easiest one.
Facebook would be, if we wanna do something, I guess, after the fact, maybe we can make like a Facebook event page, I guess, and. But it would usually, a
If-
Facebook page
right.
would be attached to
Right.
an account. So
Correct. So I think just an
I think
Instagram.
Instagram works for what we want.
I
it
agree.
for, which is just a content.
And then, you know, maybe we'll talk to whoever is the powers that be at the chamber, that whatever content is there, just create kind of like the business podcast. Use that, but just to, you
Yeah,
know, put in the feed, you know, as sponsors of the event.
yeah, we can have the chamber collaborate with
Right.
this, with all the posts.
Right.
And hopefully we can get the town to maybe collaborate on a couple of them too.
And,
Mhm.
That would be the
and the
goal.
chamber has a Facebook.
Yeah, it does.
Elaborate on content, sorry?
Yeah.
Well, to be very clear,
I mean,
we
but
obviously
honestly,
have, no, we obviously have a team and we obviously will promote anything EDC related and
yeah,
what I was mentioning, I think I sent the email to both of you so you guys were aware, whatever content she sends us that she creates for the small business bootcamp, we're more than happy to use as long as obviously the team has to vet it. As long as they're okay with it,
no, I
we
get
can
it.
post
I
it.
get that we can do a post after the fact and all that.
No,
We'd be
no,
like-
but even leading up to the way we promote all our other
We can
events.
post like live posts at the event,
Okay.
stories, you know what I mean, like
Right, like
stories.
stories and,
Okay.
you know, and
If they're
pictures
doing
and things like
it,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hashtag, people
If
can
she
post a
sends us
hashtag.
suggestions in advance, we can have the.
In
team look
advance
at
for
it.
sure,
Yeah.
yeah, and she'll do that. She's
And
very
like
good
that,
at
And
planning.
post as well,
Yeah.
I'm sure, like after the.
So
event.
like that, they can look at it and they can figure out what makes
Yeah,
sense. or
that's
what
gonna
they
happen
think
regardless, yeah,
about
that'll happen
PR.
regardless.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Vanessa, that's already part of the plan, right, that to work with the ads with them.
Yeah, I think they may have
I remember
already
Carlos
met.
mentioned
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I had to talk with the team, so they're aware at their next conversation with Carlos how that's gonna go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I'm just looking here. I'm gonna go add an account on Instagram just so that we can see what handles are available. Or maybe I can just put that on Vanessa's plate since she might know what's a better combo.
Are we gonna have another meeting before the boot camp or?
Yeah, we
This
have-
August, we'll have one in early September.
Right, like
So-
Like August, yeah.
So we could also have one at the end of August too.
coordination,
Well-
so everybody shows up and kind of like figure out
Eh,
who's doing what, when and where, and you know, so we all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll do another subcommittee meeting as well
Mhm.
before, so we'll have at least two meetings before, and then I'm thinking, probably a third too, because of the subcommittee.
Right, but I was asking about a subcommittee.
Oh, my
not the
bad, my
main-
bad.
No, but not that, if we can discuss this in the main EDC meetings, but there'll be other.
Yeah, other things to go
Other
over.
things to go and then.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll probably do another 2 or 1 or even 2 subcommittee meetings. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay,
But I'll leave that to the discretion of the subcommittee chair here, what she wants to do. Cause overall, I think we have a pretty good grasp on most things. It's just kind of the
yeah, but it's.
making sure we're all in
The
order.
coordination and, you know, and the tying it together.
Yeah, making sure everything's buttoned up.
Okay. So. just trying to see If. Okay, there we go. And then. I don't know why it's not letting me like add an account right now. Oh, here we go, add accounts, come on. Let me do it. I don't know, it's not letting me. I'm gonna put that on as a to-do item for Vanessa. So that she, so if you can put a to-do item, Matt, for Vanessa to create a boot camp account, a boot camp Instagram. Okay, perfect. And then she can also plan posts leading up to the boot camp for the town. Okay, all right, so on to new business. So let's review the final agenda and topic titles. So if you look on the next page, this is not the pretty version of the agenda. This is just the draft of what's gonna go on there. So we've got the date, the time, hosted at our government center, so 9 a.m. registration and breakfast sponsored by Town of Miami Lakes Chamber of Commerce and BNI Miami Lakes.
Right, I have a comment there.
Mhm.
The name of the Miami Lakes Chamber is Miami Lakes Chamber, not the Town of Miami
Okay,
Lakes Chamber.
Perfect, so we'll strike the,
When I was reading, they said, well, the town is sponsoring, and then I said, oh, it's a chamber.
okay, so we'll cross that off, perfect.
Mhm.
9:45, welcome and introduction by Matthew, 10 a.m. primary program. At 10 a.m. it's called Start Here, a user's guide to opening your own business. That's Carlos's panel. At 10:25, From Good to Great, working in versus working on your business by Alex from Lake Orthodontics. At 10:45, Read the Fine Print, Business Legal Basics 101, with Alton Law. 11:15, Attract Number Grows, a business owner's guide to accounting. That spacing will be corrected on the actual flyer, so we'll make sure that's together. I'm missing a C from your last name.
Right, and,
Right.
right, it's,
And you don't want principal, you want partner.
I'm partner. Well, my name is Jay, yeah, it's not a big thing, but.
If it takes me to a second line, I'm removing the J.
Oh.
If I can fit it on one line, you'll get your J.
And, right, well, the thing is, yeah, again, my firm is CP. A is with a small, let's see. So you might take out the EDC and,
Well, no, the part that you're an EDC member is important. We want to keep that.
right,
A.
and also my Lakes Chamber, if,
Hey, what's up, Alicia?
again, I'm too complicated.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay. At 11:40, Drive Your Dream, Lessons Learned on the Road from Rags to Riches, by Alan Gonzalez from Motor Breeze. I hope you guys like my car puns on that.
Mhm.
And then at 12:05, the Q&A moderated by myself. And then we conclude at 12:35 with closing remarks. And we go to the networking kickoff. Okay?
I have a comment.
Yes.
It's like 2 hours, no, 3 hours without break. Shouldn't there be a yeah, because I know there's 5 minutes in between
Mm-hmm.
presentations.
Mm-hmm.
But shouldn't there be somewhere a break, right in the middle?
Yeah. We've never done a break historically because it's a really short program. It's just from 10 to 12. It's 2 hours. So we've never really done a break. We kind of feel it out. I think 1 year, maybe we did a quick break. It's also been a small enough group.
Mhm.
Okay, honestly, we haven't had the need for it.
So people can just,
Yes, people just get up and come in and out and do their thing as needed.
okay,
I don't disagree with you. I think a break wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think if we do a planned break, it would be maybe a longer agenda. So I'm not opposed to it if you guys really wanna do it. I don't think it's necessary for a 2-hour agenda. And you know, we run very like on time, like like, you know, it's one right after the other. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you wanna do a planned break? Do you want to?
While you guys discuss, I don't mean to
Yes.
say you guys off, we do have a hard stop at 6 p.m. because there is another meeting.
Okay.
So I just wanna make sure you guys get through your item.
No problem. We can come back to the break. Review and approve Eventbrite page, flyer, and program.
I
Let's
have
look
it
at
up
that.
here for you guys. So this is the Eventbrite page. It's already live.
Great.
Let me see if yeah, the tickets are already live.
Perfect.
So, and it has the agenda here. It has the address
That's
and it
awesome.
has the agenda there.
I love it.
So,
Did we correct, ¿cómo se llama? His last name on that?
no, he's,
Okay.
I didn't even have him.
Oh,
So
he just,
but he
okay.
just sent me the bio, so I'll
Perfect.
add it. And I'll add it with the correct,
Right.
name.
Perfect.
And you do owe me the picture only.
Right.
Okay, perfect.
Excellent. Okay.
I mean, the pictures don't go here.
Yeah.
So anyways, this is really you guys can take a look at it, let me know if there's anything you don't like or anything.
Okay. If anything, you guys can email, IO comments or anything or
Yeah.
changes. Perfect.
This is essentially the agenda for day of.
Mm-hmm.
There's some space there for sponsors.
Perfect.
This is really taken from yours. If you find anything wrong, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only thing would be his last name, the spelling on his last
Okay.
name.
Fine.
Yeah,
Right.
and the two new sponsors, I guess, right? The chamber and.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
correct.
let me know.
So we need
Send
to
me-
put
can
B
you
and I
send
Miami
high
Lakes.
resolution logos for them.
Provided by, right, it's,
Yeah, we would need to put, the chamber and.
And then we also
B&I
have the
Lakes in there.
website. So
Perfect.
in the website's really where I have their headshots. I don't know if you guys were imagining headshots somewhere else.
That looks really good. I think, or I guess, ¿cómo se llama? He didn't put them on the program last year, so no, so I think that's good. I don't know if there's any way to put the headshots on the Eventbrite page. But if not, then no, like attached to each agenda item,
Okay, if it lets you.
if it lets you. If not, then no worries.
Add them to. Okay, and quick question for you guys, the flyer, I don't have it for you because I had a question before they created. Is the idea that you want the headshots and the bios on the flyer?
No, what we
Okay.
had seen in another town or another municipality that did something was where there was a speaker title, there was like a little bubble with a headshot. That's something that we
Okay.
had seen somewhere else.
So speaker title and photo. Cause what, we can always do a QR link at the bottom and it takes them to this where it has all the information.
Correct, right. I think
Okay.
that's not a bad idea.
So speaker title and photo, yes.
Yeah.
QR code at the bottom. That takes them, do you
Mhm.
think, to the Eventbrite to register or the website calendar?
The QR code would go where?
That's what I'm asking, where do you guys want it to go? I think the Eventbrite, so people register or,
When you just showed us that first page.
that's not a flyer. I mean, the flyer would follow that look, essentially. I just wanted to,
Out before.
yeah, this is to promote
So I
the,
was doing the Eventbrite, right? You just want to see the
Eventbrite.
address.
the register here or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, because people are like.
Yeah, you
people
can't
want
send it
speed.
too many
Yeah, if you
places.
send them to somewhere else, they won't
Okay.
be like, oh, what is this? And they're already gone.
My only question, and I don't know, so Vanessa already started working on some stuff. So Vanessa, for example, texted me this.
Okay,
So she started working, this is just like a generic promotional flyer. And I think these are like social ads.
okay,
So these are the social ads that she's working on.
okay.
So I do not care if they're not the same blue or whatever, like they don't have to be the same.
I was gonna ask you guys.
Yeah.
I would think you guys would want it to look.
I
like
mean,
this,
it's,
but let me know.
I
Preferred.
it's preferred,
Okay.
but I don't want anybody to have to do duplicate work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, so what should I tell her? Cause she's working on this independently. Should I tell her to relay to your office or like
Is that the
what?
one you guys want us to use? I guess that's the question. Because if it is,
If you're asking me personally,
Yeah.
the thing that I really like about her flyer is that it actually has a ton of Miami Lakes in the
Okay.
background. I think that's really
Yeah.
cool. These are all like generic. I mean, this is not something that you made. This is something that Jonathan made last year. So it's all like
Yeah.
generic stock images. I like the color scheme of this more. So
Okay.
I like the color scheme of this more, but I do like the fact that she has like the ton of Miami Lakes in the back, and you know what I mean? Like I think it's a little bit more
So it
personal.
is-
You can tell Vanessa to change the colors and then send it to her.
Yeah,
or we
Just
can
like color,
send her
right?
that one so she knows what color it is.
Yeah.
And then she can
Yeah.
change it.
that works. Okay. So, perfect.
Yeah, that we don't have to redo all of this
Right.
stuff, but I think if we can just change the colors and, and you
Yeah.
said you haven't even done the flyers yet, right? You haven't finalized
No,
them?
that's just the
That's just the,
agenda.
yeah, so that's
Yeah.
why, so we still haven't done it, so I think if,
Yeah,
we can mix
you're right,
the-
the flyer's not done.
yeah, we can mix the colors a little bit, and it
And-
doesn't matter if it's a little
In
bit designed
graphic,
a little
in
different.
graphic speak, I like the look and feel of this. I like the graphic on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so yeah, then I'll say what I'll send, or what I'll just said, send Vanessa the Eventbrite
Perfect.
and tell her exactly what you just said.
And like
She can
that,
probably
she
do
can
it,
reply with the final flyer,
And then we
and we can use that one
perfect,
as well.
If you
throughout
time,
our stuff.
absolutely.
Okay.
Great, okay.
perfect.
Perfect. A budget and sponsors. So let's clarify the budget. So the only thing with sponsors that we have an update on is that we're adding BNI Miami Lakes and Miami Lakes Chamber.
Yep.
And while we're here on sponsors, let's just, Kimberly, for the swag bags, would, I'm thinking, so last year we had 100 swag bags.
Mhm.
I'm thinking something that, is reasonable, cool, promotes your business, and also, small enough that you can do 100, like
Yeah.
something like a sticker or something like that.
Like a M Lake sticker, like that?
Oh, that's fine, yeah,
Yeah.
something like that, I think that's
Yeah, we
really
have a
cute.
lot of Miami Lakes inspired stuff, so.
Cool, okay, is that reasonable, that we can do that? Yeah,
Absolutely.
cool, would you like to do anything else, or is that what you had in mind?
That's the first thing that comes to mind, but I will keep my brain working on anything else, like
Okay.
does a sticker plus like a coupon to visit the store or something.
That would be really
that'd
cool.
Great.
Okay, beautiful. I love it. Or if you have like a pencil or something like
So
that.
include
that's really
them
cool.
in the logos as
So we
well,
need
right?
your high res logo, please.
Sending to aisle right.
Yes,
Yeah.
send it to aisle. So we'll add Miami Lakes Trellis Cottage and BNI to the flyer. Do we have Chella's as a sponsor on that flyer already?
Yes, I saw that,
Right?
pretty sure.
Double.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. We need Ralph's logo on there. So we have all the speakers. Right?
So I have to send you the logo?
Yes,
and
just
then,
send out the logo and your
and your
picture,
and the-
right?
and the-
Because we have Chella's, we have
The chamber.
Ortho, we have Alton. Yeah, we got that one down. Motor Breeze, EDC, good, okay, and AC Graphics.
We also
Okay,
send copies of these to Vanessa for right now,
correct.
some of these logos.
Okay, all right, social ads campaign, not much of an update there, just the fact, I was hoping Carlos would be here, but, I know Carlos is working directly with, your office aisle. So, so the biggest thing that Carlos will need to know is the ad spend. How much is in our
Yes.
budget to spend, so
Yeah,
let's just,
we can
yeah,
do
so
that.
let's finalize on the budget and then we're done. So what is the final budget for this, given the new surprise money that we have?
I think you guys made a motion, right, last meeting, because I think I have it here.
Increase it to 2,000.
1,500 more to take from marketing for small business bootcamp specifically.
Yeah, but that was before the.
The
signature
additional
line, I'm
2,400.
sure. Yeah, this was like the 2,400.
Okay, so now I need a new motion, we'll do that at the next meeting.
Yeah, but motion for what?
What do you mean I need direction from the committee to spend the money?
Here.
What do
Did
you
you
mean?
guys have that already?
But for
Marketing
what?
material
Like for the
for-
2,400, you mean, right?
So we can start or not yet?
No, I need you guys to wrap up.
Okay, we literally have
Yeah,
like
but-
a minute now, so.
I'm gonna want 2 minutes to do it.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done. I just need to answer this question.
Let me look through it, because I feel like you guys have gone back and forth about the money.
Yeah, I just need to know.
So I
what the
wanna make
budget
sure,
is at
yeah, okay.
For the next meeting, yeah, that's right, we can decide on this.
So if anything, we'll finalize
you.
that by next meeting, you and I, I'll give you the information, so
Okay.
I'm ready with it.
Yeah, we're good. That's why I just
Okay.
need to know what we
So,
have, because from my understanding, it's 2,400. That's what I understand, is in the marketing.
all right, so we'll put a pin in that. We need to clarify what the actual budget is. The only thing that I'm clear on is I know that we had $500 going to Vanessa. That's been motioned and approved.
As long as it's been motion, we're good.
Yeah, that's been, I know we had 500 going to
That's what I need
Vanessa.
to pay out the invoice.
Right, which was
Yeah, all that
motioned
stuff
and
is done,
approved.
yeah. What I was wondering about
Right,
was
seminars is
what is left in the marketing budget.
Okay,
That's what I'm.
we'll go through it.
I know, I am pretty sure that we had, as of the last EDC subcommittee, I believe it was $1,200 ad spend for Carlos.
Okay,
But it sounds to me like we have more now. So I wanna give
Let me
Carlos
see
really
right
clear
Yeah,
direction
you have to have
on how
money
much he
for
can
the-
spend
the-
and the happy hour.
Tote bags,
Correct.
that's what it is.
Yes. So then, so that we can wrap this up, can we schedule another subcommittee meeting like what do we wanna do, like a week from now or something to finish this? Cause this is an important part. I wanna get this done before it's, we're.
Our next
French time.
meeting
This is
is
an old stuff,
the 26th is our next EDC meeting, which is
Mhm.
in
2 weeks.
2 weeks,
Can we meet,
3 weeks, 3 weeks.
can we meet on the 12th? Is that out of the question, or on the 11th?
I mean, I'm okay with it, it's up to you. I
The
like.
11th, there is
Next
no
week.
availability.
Okay,
What about the 12th?
The 13th, you have a 5 PM slot.
on the 13th,
Okay,
That's a Wednesday.
that's fine.
I'm okay with that.
Let me go.
I mean, Carlos is really the main guy for this part.
It is, but he can't make the call on how much he can spend. He needs clarity on that.
Yeah.
You know?
No, what I'm saying for his availability, like for the date. With this.
Oh, sure. Well, no, Carlos doesn't have to be, Carlos just needs direction on how much can he spend.
And now we can do call-ins, right? Or you can-
Yeah.
Whatever, that's too much to learn.
It's in council chambers. Oh my god. Okay, I was like, oh.
Okay, so is that 5?
Small book,